Hello, YouTube. Ooh, that's terrible. I hate saying that. But hello and welcome to, I'm going to consider this the very first official video on my channel. Yeah. Welcome to the first official video of Project Aurora. If I was going to tell anyone, if they were is there a video I should watch? Yeah, I guess watch the first one. I do already have other videos on my channel, but that's nothing, bro. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I don't know. This is really weird and very embarrassing. It just feels so silly. I don't know. But I am Aurora, your wonderful host. And this is the channel. This is the best spot on YouTube to watch a girl embarrass herself on the internet and hopefully learn something from it. So this project is called, or this channel is called Project Aurora because obviously it's, I don't know, it's just about me. It's about me and, trying to make it through another year. Yeah, so it's kind of inspired by the show The Mindy Project, which served as the inspo for, this is my mood board from last year, 2025. It's got me on it, the Aurora Project, Mindy from the Mindy Project. I really, really love Mindy Kaling. Obviously, I know why people don't like her or why they kind of get tired of some of her work after a while, but I just can't help it. I love her and I really, really relate to her and the characters that she writes, especially people like David Vishwa Kumar, people like Mindy Lahiri. I don't know, I really watch those characters and I see myself in them for better and for worse. A lot of the times it's for worse. I don't know, yeah. And it was just people that I wanted to model myself after, ideals, activities that I wanted to pursue. I wanted to host more stuff, have better hair, like these lovely ladies. I guess, Barbie. Me and my friends were still kind of in the Barbie craze, and we like to kind of try and collect dolls. So yeah, just ideals, activities. And then I also made a list of ins and outs for that year. It was things like my ins were things like female friendship, decorating and hosting, trying new foods, which actually I do want to continue that this year. I've been trying new stuff and it turns out it's not that bad because I've always been kind of picky. Just as a kid I was like, Mom, I don't want tomatoes on my burger, I don't want cucumbers in my salad, I don't want this, that, and the other. And it is normal kid stuff, but I feel as an adult it's at some point you gotta boss up and just try it. So yeah, Mindy Lahiri was in, Drinking Water was in, and things that were out were I used up all my food dollars on my college meal plan, so food dollars were out. I didn't want to use all my food dollars again. Avoiding things, getting embarrassed easily, nonchalance. I wanted to be, more enthusiastic about stuff. It's all kind of connected of don't be so embarrassed about the things that you like. Don't try and be cool about it. Be upset, be excited, be whatever you feel. Yeah. So I don't have an ins and out list for this year, but it's very similar to what I already have. But I do have a new mood board. I hung these up on my dresser back there, right, that blank spot next to my mirror. That's where I hang them up, or I will put them back up, probably. And I have a new mood board. There's a lot less going on with it, I think, but I feel very focused with it. So this is my new mood board. It's on my computer. Oh, you can see the glare from my lamp. Okay, there we go. This is my new mood board. We have money, of course. Get your money up and not your funny up. The background is fashion sketches because my major is fashion design, so I want to focus more on that and like, you know, creating and working on my portfolio and like being serious about trying to get you know, job opportunities and internships and stuff, and just really like focusing in on that and like honing my craft and, you know, really being dedicated to my classes for it and stuff. Because sometimes I feel like I still treat it as just like a silly little hobby, and at some point the university clock is gonna run out. Like, it can't go on forever. And when that happens, like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be stuck in my butt out on the streets, cause like with no real plan or goal in life because I didn't focus. So this year I really want to like put focus on that, and I want to try and work a lot over the summer so I can like so I'm not like always worried about like, will I have money for this, will I have money for that, even for like little things of like going out with my friends. Like, I don't have a huge financial responsibility yet, but eventually I will, and I don't want to be stressed about that because I spend all my time like buying pizza or like going to Target and things like that. I have Sex in the City, of course, because again, valuing female friendships and realizing that there's no rush in trying to live this traditional lifestyle. There's no rush in getting a boyfriend and getting married and having kids and stuff like that. Like, you have time to go out and date around and focus on your career or whatever, like, you know, wherever life takes you. Like, you have time to focus on that. And like, if you just focus on yourself and your friendships and your career, like, you will find happiness on your own. Like, if anything, the power of friendship is more like, is greater than any like romance, I think. And of course I have Mindy Lahiri. She also exemplifies, you know, focusing on your career and like not really worrying about what other people think of you. Like, I think Mindy Lahiri as a character is very authentic, and she also shows that like there are lots of different paths for love, you know. Julia Child, because I just love her, and Julie and Julia, I love that movie. And you know, she is all of like the women on here are very like non-traditional women. Julia Child was kind of huge, like she was a tall lady, and so I think often for her, sometimes it was hard for her to feel like she fit in with, especially in France, like with the feminine ideal that was there. But you know, she had her love for cooking and, you know, just trying new things, and she didn't let anyone and their ideas about her stop her, and she had wonderful friends and a wonderful career and an adorable husband. Yeah, I just want that for myself. And of course, I don't know if you can see her, she's there sleeping. Oh, Miss Piggy, I love Miss Piggy. She's just so funny and cute, and I love her. And then I have there's like a record in the middle because I am a DJ for my college radio station, and I also made communication and media studies my minor just because I love working on the radio so much, and I want to continue like trying to pursue that in some way, especially if I can combine it with like fashion stuff. Like, that'll be amazing. And then of course, I think one of the most important quotes, but darling, you need music to dance, not a partner. And yeah, it's just important because like my friends are off like getting boyfriends and stuff, and I mean, not all of my friends. I still have a lot of friends who are not dating, who do not have people like pursuing them romantically or whatever, and they just like focus on school and work and like all the normal things. Like, but still, it can feel kind of like weird and isolating when, you know, some of my friends go off and they have dates and boyfriends, and even like my little sisters, they have boyfriends and stuff, and they're always out, or their, you know, little friends are always coming over and stuff, and so sometimes it feels weird. It feels like you're falling behind. But it's important to remember. Like you don't really need that. It feels like you do, but I don't want that to be the most important thing in my life right now. I want to be able to focus on the Aurora Project. This channel would have been called the Aurora Project, very similar to the Mindy Project, but for some reason YouTube wouldn't let me do that. And I tried 50 million variations of it, and they were like, no, you can't do that. So fine, Project Aurora, whatever, boring, boo, but you know, I'll live. So yeah, and then I have this little notebook. You can't see it actually, but I have a notebook and it has some of my resolutions written down. Just kind of vague ideas that I'm going to read out for you. So I want to focus on moving more, being more active. People will probably say I live a sedentary lifestyle. I used to do dance a lot in high school. I was doing dance 3 times a week. And I guess that was physical activity enough-ish. I probably could have done more, but that was physical activity enough for the time, right? It's out of the times. But now that I'm in college, I'm not really doing that anymore because like I'm just focused up with classes. And it's hard to get like dance classes fit into your normal schedule if you're not a dance major. Even as a dance minor, it's hard to get classes fit in there. Like, I don't know, it's just really hard. I had a friend struggle with it and it's so terrible. And there's not a lot of dance studios where I am, and it's super hard for people to schedule like I don't want to pay for a dance class. Like, that's terrible. Dance class is expensive. And people don't really do like adult dance classes. Or at the very least, like once you hit adult dance class, they assume that you're just kind of like, unless you're in a big city where there's lots of dance studios and stuff like that, people will assume that it's just like a fun little hobby for you, which it is. But sometimes it's like, okay, well, I've been doing dance like 4 years, and adult dance studios are all very like base level. Like it's one level. There's not adult dance class levels for a lot of places. It's 1, maybe 2 adult dance classes. And it's like, well, obviously this is not my career, but I still want to be able to like do it and feel like I'm learning new stuff and like progress. So I think the whole adult dance industry is very complicated, and they should really work on expanding that and making it accessible and stuff, but whatever. I'm kind of just being a complainer. So because I'm not doing dance class anymore, long story short, I don't have like a regular like set exercise time the way I used to. So I want to be moving more. I want to go to the gym more. University has a free gym, obviously. We're in the dorm room right now. That's my vanity. That's about the stuff I need to unpack. Because we're just moving back in for the spring semester. I got to move in early because of my work. We'll get into that later. Don't you worry. So, my friend Layla, she's also joined me in our mission to move. So yeah, we're gonna do like, we're going to the gym together, twice a week, and then I'm also gonna go sometimes on my own. I want to run more. I used to run a lot like in middle school, and just growing up, there was always like some local like community race that we would do. You know, there was always a kids mile for like every major holiday basically. Well, not every major, but there was always like, you know, a kids mile to do or something like that, run club around. I did cross country in middle school a little bit, like my freshman year. But yeah, so I want to get back into running. I like to run, I do, but you know, I just never get around to it. So I want to do that more, and I kind of want to follow that trend people are doing where they make I saw this last year and I wanted to do it, but I just never got around to it. They do the punch cards. They make a punch card for their goals. So like, oh, if I go on 10 runs, I'll go buy myself an ice cream from the ice cream place on campus. We have a cafe that sells ice cream on campus, and I really, really love it. Yeah, so I want to do the punch cards, you know, for things like running and reading and doing projects. I want to like create more, you know, going back to like focusing on fashion design. Like, I really want to like boom, like get that down, like be more confident in my technique and my abilities and stuff. And a lot of that is going to come from failure. So I need to create more, you know? I want to create more videos. I want to get better at videos and editing and stuff like that. I want to get better at, you know, sewing. I need to build up a portfolio. So I need to combine these two things. Like, you know, there's a lot going into it. So yeah, I want to finish some of my TV shows. Well, I'm rewatching The Mindy Project. I'm partnering them up. So one day I'll watch an episode of The Mindy Project and an episode of Nurse Jackie. And then the next day I will watch an episode of Sex and the City and an episode of Sopranos. So those are the shows. Nurse Jackie, Sopranos, and Sex and the City are all shows that I need to finish, and then Mindy, it's just, I'm rewatching it, and it's just, you know, it pairs with the other shows. So it's an even 4. That's what I'm gonna do. So, you know, maybe when I finish a show, I'll get a treat or something. When I go on so many runs, I'll get a treat. When I'm, you know, create like 5 new projects, you know, we'll do something fun. I also want to focus, oh gosh, for my reading, I have been reading, it's on here, so it's upside down. I've been reading Animal Farm. I already read it. So that's super good. My next book is Wise Guy by Nicholas Pileggi. And it is the book that inspired, oh my gosh, Goodfellas. It inspired Goodfellas. And I am obsessed with Goodfellas. I love Goodfellas. I love like Italian mob stories. So I've seen The Godfather. Obviously I'm watching Sopranos. I'm just really into that stuff. So yeah, so Wise Guys was on my Christmas list, and now I'm reading that. And then also, my mom got me this big book. Look at that. It's heavy. Could take someone out with this. And it's very beautiful. The pages, golden, of course. The complete novels of Jane Austen. I do like Jane Austen. I've never read her books. I was supposed to read one for school, in high school. I never did. Sorry. But I have seen some of the movies. I've seen Sense and Sensibility. I've seen Pride and Prejudice. And I was watching those 2 because I was helping with costumes for Sense and Sensibility last year. And guys, I like Sense and Sensibility better than Pride and Prejudice. I'm sorry. I don't really care about Keira Knightley that much, but I do care about Emma Thompson. She killed it. It was really good. Sense and Sensibility is also good, but no, Pride and Prejudice, oh my gosh, is also really good, but S&S, oh, I really loved it. I liked it better, I'm sorry. And then it also has Mansfield Park, Emma, which is my top number 1 girl. The 2020 remake, Anya Taylor-Joy. Don't talk to me. It's beautiful. I love it. Northanger Abbey, no idea what that is, and Persuasion. Have heard of it, I'm not really sure what's up with it. Yeah, but I'm excited, you know. Gonna get my intellectualism on. Ooh, cracked open. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So, big year, and then I have a list of other stuff I want to read. I want to read Dracula again. I've already read Dracula before, but I want to read it again. And then after that, I'm going to watch Nosferatu. They're kind of like a double pairing. I want to read Nia's book. I want to read the Paris Hilton book. I think there's another like academic book or whatever, but there's stuff I want to read. So I have a little list. So that's my reading stuff. You know, I want to spend less time on my phone. You know, the usual, blah, blah, blah. I want to be better at work and school, so I want to raise my GPA. I want to end this semester with a 3.5, and then I want to get all A's. My last report card was 3 A's, 2 C's. I only have 4 classes on the schedule right now, so I want to end 4 A's, right? Yeah, that's what I want to do. And of course, 3.5 GPA, bring it up. It's gonna be, you know, a lot of work, but I think I can do it. And then, you know, for work and stuff, I have two like jobs right now, two campus jobs. So one of them is work study with the radio station. Sometimes I just feel like, I kind of fall behind with it. So I just really want to be like on top of it and be like involved and stuff. Yeah, like I just always want to make sure that I put like my best foot forward, and I really work to like, develop my shows and make sure I put out like, I do a commercial for some of our weekend programming. I want to make sure that my work is done like efficiently and it's done well. Yeah, and I want to be like involved and be there and like get to know people and like help out like however I can and stuff. Like I really love the station. And I want them to be able to know that and be like, yeah, like Aurora puts in so much work. Like I'd write her a recommendation every time, or oh my gosh, yeah, like I know her, I love her, like she's so involved, like I think she really loves the station, like she's so cute, like because some of those people are older, and so when I have like older acquaintances, I don't know, like I want them to be like, oh, she's adorable, like she loves it, like she loves the station, like she's great. So yeah, and then I'm also an RA. That's my second job, and so I just want to be better at like communicating. Like with my residents, like if they have a question for me, I want to be able to like answer that like immediately and be like, oh yeah, I have the answer for this. Or it's like, hey, I have a problem. It's like, okay, yeah, like this is what we can do. This is who you need to talk to. Like let's do it like tomorrow or something. And like doing bulletin boards and programs. I really want to create more programs for my residents, so I can be like, hey, like come to this event, like come do this, go do that, like I want people to think that I'm doing a good job. I want people to think that I'm fast, good, smart, and kind. And yeah, I have like personal like inner stuff. Not just like outward of like, oh, like doing more things or doing less. Like I want to be. Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense, but I want to be. I would like to be kinder and more patient and practice grace. I get defensive easily and I get annoyed. And I'm not good at apologizing sometimes. A lot of times I'm not good at apologizing. So I want to improve on that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like being abrasive. I know it rubs people the wrong way, obviously. I'm sure if I met me, I would rub myself the wrong way. Like with some of my friends and with my sisters, and I don't know. I just react really suddenly, and I'm just like mean. I'm mean and I don't want to be. But sometimes it feels like all that I know. And it's not anyone's fault, I don't think. It's just how I am. I don't know. Even like my sister's boyfriends, sometimes I'm mean to them. And I don't know why. I just hear about them and I make my assumptions or whatever, and I hear about them and I make my assumptions, and it's natural to like be protective, I guess, and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, like who even is this kid? Like you barely know her. Like I've literally known her whole life. Like what business do you have? Like trying to go out with her and stuff. Like, but I don't know. It's like you need to give them room to spread their wings, I guess. Who knows? Like I don't know. I just need to lighten up sometimes. So, I just want to practice like taking a step back and just be like think about what you're about to say, or like think about how you're reacting right now. Like, would you appreciate it? And if I do like react to something like poorly, I need to be able to take a step back and be like, I'm sorry. That was really that was cruel, or that was uncalled for. Like, I'm really sorry. Like, let's start over. I need to be able to admit when I'm wrong. Sometimes I think I get on a high horse. I don't know. And finally, my family is Catholic, and obviously I grew up in that religion. I went to a private Catholic school, so I don't really hold resentment towards my family or anything. But I think I'm just not as involved in the church as I could be. Like, I'm not an atheist. Like, I don't know. Like, I care about the religion, but I'm not super devout or anything. And I think that bothers my family sometimes. Not that they are not like super conservative at all. Like, I would not say that we are an especially devout family. Like, we are not like super like devoted to church or whatever, but you know, like, we go every Sunday, we go for the holidays and stuff like that. But I think my mom would really appreciate it if I was just a little more, you know, involved, especially now that I'm at college. I don't go to like church as often. Like, when I'm home, you know, I usually go Sundays with my family and stuff, but when I'm here by myself, you know, you go out Saturday, or you know, even, you know, like, you stay up late Saturdays, like, you know, you wake up, you know, after church on Sunday, and you're just like, I don't really want to go, like, I'm just gonna go get a waffle at the dining hall, like this, that, and the other. So I just want to try and go and, you know, maybe observe like the holy days of obligation more for her, go to confession a couple times. I will participate in Lent this year, which is the period before Easter. It's like a couple months, I think, where you'll give something up. You either give up like a vice, or you will like add on to your life. You do something that is supposed to like help you understand sacrifice, and it brings you closer to like Jesus. So I could be like, oh, like, you know, some people give up desserts, they give up TV, they give up alcohol, you know, stuff like that. Or they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna pray rosary more, or I'm gonna go to church every day, like stuff like that. So yeah, I would say something to do for Lent. And then also every Friday you don't eat red meat. So I'll do that. Or not red meat. You are pescatarian. You're pescatarian on Fridays. I do that. And then some people fast. Like, every day they'll fast. So you eat one big meal and then you can eat two little like half meals, like snacks or whatever, you know. I'm debating if I'm gonna do that. I feel like I maybe should. That would definitely help me understand sacrifice. But I just love to eat. I'm sorry. So we'll think about that. But that's not important right now. But yeah, I want to be more involved. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a long video of me just talking, just getting that out. But I think it's good for me to just kind of like dump, you know, just get everything out there. And I would say it sets the standard for what this channel should feature, for what this channel could be. Yeah, I don't know. It is, what is today? It is currently January 6th, 2026, 7:43 p.m. And yeah, this is Aurora signing off. Mwah.